against 15, 24 to 15.
Yeah.
So therefore it is 9. So you can roll 9 or less, or you can spend a point of power.
I think I'll roll for it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll fail.
Yeah. Here you go.
Yeah. This.
Aha.
Oh.
Okay. Now let's see. In the event of a successful luck attempt, the resisting character may use their luck value if they have one. The Department of Interior, this is amusing, has no luck whatsoever, which I'm glad I roleplayed it the way I did. So that works.
Thank you.
Okay. So, more conflicts.
I was attempting to get better, I wanted to get better associated with what was his name, Neville Stone there.
Aha.
Trying to get the card.
Right.
But,
Well, you've been directed to the right target.
Mm-hmm.
but maybe working with him for a bit might lead to getting closer allied with him.
Right, but you're going to have to get Max Nevillestone.
Yeah.
And you know who has him.
Oh,
It's been implied.
Okay, now I understand.
Yeah, I was wondering whether I should call for a roll for that, and then I was thinking, no, this is
Yeah.
negotiation. I'm allowed to role play
Mhm.
negotiation, and I can give up information if it makes sense, which it did.
No. I just
Which
completely
did,
missed the context that
Okay.
he might have the
No,
card.
I'm happy with the way this is going. Okay, tell me more. So are you going to? He's your brother. You guys get along.
You're my natural ally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Says so.
Yep. Notice that Sue Ellen is a natural enemy of JR. God,
Also.
it's like give the guy a break. You know?
Well, look, Cliff. I'm doing a piece on this big old land grab thing.
Well, wait, where are you going? This is going to be later. You've already had your late afternoon. Right?
Yeah, so it might not be time for the roll yet. It might need just to have some sort of...
Right. We'll save you for last.
Yeah.
Because you won't be able to connect with one another for a little while.
Fair enough.
I wanted to talk to Bobby
Mm-hmm.
after he's finished.
After the horse time.
Yeah.
Okay,
after the horse
okay.
time. Mm.
Is there a conflict you want to get into, or is this just more of a negotiation?
Yeah, more to find out some information on whether he might know where the letters are. Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, player knowledge is kind of allowed. He doesn't have the letters. You can see it right there.
Oh, okay.
That's worth
Mm.
considering. But anyway, that would be for the next negotiations
Yeah.
phase, I think.
Mm.
That does bring us to your later in the day attempt to talk to your brother.
I
Yes.
do want to talk to police.
Oh, you do? Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I had that mentioned. So
Okay. So go ahead and do the police then.
I'm receiving a threat, and I want the help of police to guard my company.
What threats?
They threatened to kill me. Yeah.
Radicals?
Yeah, those bastards, those hippies.
Yeah. It's 1978. We are in the middle of the Patty Hearst trial right now.
So I'm willing to hire the local police for my own security, for security of my company.
You mean so like a public-private contract?
Yeah.
We do that in Dallas. So,
Yeehaw.
so therefore, so is this persuasion?
Yep,
Okay. And your persuasion plus your power
29.
up against a 24.
Sure, yeah.
What about power? Ooh, you are very careful with your power.
Yeah.
But look how much you have.
How much power points do I have?
You start with equal to your power,
Equal to my power.
9.
which is 9. Yeah.
It says so on our sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend it.
You can spend as much as you want.
Okay, I'll spend 1.
Okay.
So is that the 6 or lower?
Technically, I can have you roll again.
Yeah, do that.
Oh no.
Wasn't meant to be this time.
Okay. We should have role played this a bit. You could be on the telephone, I suppose.
Yeah.
Telephones at that time are these handle things with a spiral,
Rotary.
Rotary. Get your finger in it, and, yeah, I remember. And so he says, well, JR, I would love to accommodate you. But right at this point, I've got the spring parade, to monitor. And we did you that favor last month. So I think we just need to let these kind of cool down for a while before we help you out again. You just call me back when you need me for the next time, though.
Right, but we're still golfing, right?
He says, he says, you try and keep me away. Right? So very friendly goodbye. Right? Okay. Finally.
Yes, I probably have called to Cliff to meet for dinner in the evening or something.
Sure.
But where? It's an awkward dinner if Cliff comes over to the.
Yeah, so maybe.
No, it would not be at. It would be at some restaurant we used to go to growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means that when you come home, your wife's not there. No, not your wife. This is Pam.
Yeah.
Your wife's not there. Right.
Yeah. Oh, Cliff, nice to meet you.
That's very formal of you. This is.
Yeah, that's exactly.
What do you want?
The maid will tell you, of course. Well, she's out to dinner with her brother. That last article her brother wrote about the company. Not good.
Just trying to recall what I was. All right, I have actually two things
Oh.
I'm trying to accomplish here.
Okay.
Because I've been asked by Ellie to look into something, as well as trying to get the information regarding.
So tell me what you do.
Primarily Pam wants to get hold of the Neville Stone card here, essentially trying to get get that source off of Cliff, because she wants to write about I'm writing something here with regarding the Great Claim, and I.
Well, look at that, my little sister, all grown up, being a big writer.
Essentially, I'm been talking with Mix, and of course, any big event like this or big affair like this is gonna affect the family, and
The way that
I would like to make sure that JR takes the big hit rather than.
I'm listening.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby's a nice guy, and Ellie is also a very nice person. Jock, he's in his ways, but So, would you mind? What do you know about this?
About
The land.
the land grab. I'm investigating at the moment. Putting some threads. Looking into some local affairs. What's new with the Ewings lately?
Oh well. Someone is. I'm just trying to decide if she actually would bring up that someone is blackmailing Ellie. Well, I know that Jock had boys out to the ranch early this morning. So, something is going on. Would Bob have told Pam what he was doing with Jock?
His business. She doesn't need to know everything.
Yes, that's right. I'm going to the farm this morning. All right.
Always going to the farm.
He always gets them out there when it's something big.
Ah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Met Pam for lunch earlier.
Yeah, Ellie.
Ellie.
Oh, yeah, right. Yes, of course.
I'm a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
I take them to the ranch.
So.
Okay, so Christopher, I'm sort of losing the thread. What are you trying to get from?
No, I'm trying to get Neville Stone.
Okay.
Right. So she's saying, can you get me in with Neville Stone?
Would that mean me handing over the car?
Yes, it does.
Then I'm not very keen on that.
Okay, but there's this a conflict for that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Family.
Yeah.
Family first.
Yeah.
Family business.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so I would like to.
Not to mention that business about nailing JR.
Yeah.
Right. Persuasion.
Yes.
Okay, so persuasion plus power is what?
27.
Persuasion defense plus power for you.
It's 22, so
Ooh.
I would probably need to use some power.
Okay.
Or do I have anything to... No. When do you use the power on the... Let's see if he was going to steal the car directly, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, so no, it's mine. Yeah. So how much power do I have to use to... We're in a roll-off at the moment, I guess.
At the moment, it's 5 or less.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 27 versus 22.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you could spend to 1,
Yeah.
then she will automatically fail unless she spends power. But you can spend as much as you want.
Yeah, but I'll spend 2 points.
Okay.
I guess.
I'm not too sure what constitutes a scene in this game. Is this the last scene? Or
One moment. Yeah, one moment. I will answer you, but I want to conclude
Yes.
this first. So, how much power do you want to spend? Difference of 5 has been dropped to a difference of 3. That's 3 or less.
Can I use my local press to help me in this?
No.
Oh, you got the local press.
Or if you can, I don't know how.
No. That's a no then.
So therefore, did you failed?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
yes.
yeah.
So you get to keep Neville's.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what. Help me out finding more details about the land deal, and I'll get make you get in touch with him.
Aha. Okay.
A trade of some sort.
Future possible.
Absolutely. Okay, everybody.
Definitely maybe.
Let's do some more negotiations. I want to start with you two to make sure that we're not leaving you out. Start thinking about your characters. Really, things look so nice before JR showed up in that meeting. And your situation, you got your daughter-in-law kind of on your side, working things, and then looking at your cards that you want to get. Start thinking about if any of them are here, you could go after them. And also don't forget, I have all these face down cards. And so if you come up with a way that you think you might be able to get hold of the letters or something like that, you can always investigate to reveal them. And what I've been looking through is if, for example, because things like the land grant and letters and stuff like that, they don't have they don't have numbers. So if you investigate them and they don't have numbers, do you just get them?
Maybe.
It doesn't say so, but it would make things simpler. Okay. Thoughts? Who wants to do what? Who will go after what?
Okay.
So does any of these seem like something you might want to be active about?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe the FBI
Aha.
because they are strong and they can probably help me. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. You would have to meet somebody from the FBI off of an official meeting,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
It would be sort of a you would have to meet somewhere like at a park or something like that,
Okay. Yeah.
right?
Mm.
Because they don't want it written down,
Yeah.
and so yes. Now they're not like the CIA, so they don't look like rumpled con men.
Mm.
They've all got weak chins, good haircuts, nice suits, and are very proper young men. But they have lots of criminal contacts and fade into the underworld very easily. So there you are. Yes, you will meet with. I love this. The FBI, especially especially at this point, is full of Mormons. So I'm going
Makes
to
sense.
yeah. So who is this? This would be they call him Heavy, even though he's not a big guy, because his name is actually Heaven Sent is his first name.
Not Joseph Smith.
No, but yeah.
That's great.
I don't know what his last name would be. Pevensey or something like that.
Okay.
But Heaven Sent Pevensey. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So therefore, yes, Heavy is
Heavy,
happy to
okay.
meet you. He doesn't, like I say, not a big guy, but
Mm.
is it's a new thing in the United States. Croissants.
Okay.
Never seen in the United States except for in New Orleans until the 70s. Just like yogurt. They all came in at this point. So he's like, he's eating a croissant and he's not used to it. So like all these flakes go all over him. Right? So there you are at the, at this park. Yeah.
Maybe I could offer him a tissue or something so he could clean up.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. How does anybody eat these things, right?
Maybe CIA after all.
Yeah.
Rumble.
Yeah, he says, so, Mrs. Ewing, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, how are you?
He says, well, I have to say that, I'm a little tired of all the Dallas jokes I get from all of my colleagues. It's been 15 years since John F. Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas. So if you're in the FBI and you're assigned to Dallas, everybody's going to give you shit. So
Watch out for that.
yeah, exactly. Shut up. Right. Anyway, so he says, well, it's got its upsides and its downsides. The most important thing, though, is maintaining good relations with the best, the upright citizens of Dallas. And how can the FBI help Mrs. Ewing?
I have a little bit of a problem. A blackmailer, has some very secretive information that I do not want to get out. And I was wondering if maybe you could help me
He says,
find this.
blackmail is a federal crime, Mrs. Ewing. I like a federal crime I can do something about. And we can make sure that it is under the proper classification and could never be broken except by a decision of the federal Supreme Court. But I doubt it would ever come to that, right, Miss Ewing?
No.
Okay, so let's see. The question is, it is a lot of paperwork, and getting that classification sometimes takes, a little bit of persuasion of my superiors. What would be useful to know from my side of the table?